While descending the Troll Wall Ridge in Norway, extreme athlete Sasha loses her partner and lover, Tommy. He blacks out and falls, and if Sasha hadn't made the decision to let go, they would have died together. Now Sasha is in Australia, Tommy's homeland, in a vast national park. But she never gets the chance to say goodbye. She ends up trapped by a maniac who has very different ideas about rituals. Films like this, where survival drama collides with a thriller centered on a specific threat, whether animals or humans, regularly appear on streaming platforms and often become modest hits. They don't require huge budgets since they rely on tension rather than spectacle or A-list casts. That's what sets Apex apart. Netflix clearly invested heavily in it. The leads are played by major stars, and filming took place in remote parts of Australia, with the filmmakers aiming for the most striking visuals possible. But does that actually make the film better? Let's take a closer look. According to production notes, director Baltasar Kormakur kept rewriting the script on set, adapting it to the environment and allowing actors to bring their own ideas into their characters. That might sound like a strength, but in practice it usually points to one thing. The filmmakers went into production without full confidence in the script. You could argue that thrillers rely on suspense, which isn't always obvious on the page. But for that suspense to truly work, it needs to be built around well-developed, fully realized characters. Emotional tension emerges from the clash of personalities. It sparks the kind of energy that pulls viewers to the edge of their seats. It's not that Apex lacks this entirely, but it's clear the characters were only sketched in broad strokes. A withdrawn, traumatized heroine and an eccentric killer who seems to embody Australia itself. Mysterious, dangerous, unpredictable. This is the bare minimum. It's survival rations, enough to set out on a journey, but not enough to truly sustain it. That likely explains Kormakur's decision to shift the focus away from psychological conflict toward pure physical adrenaline. The characters battle river rapids, plunge down waterfalls, and climb sheer rock faces without ropes, all set against breathtaking canyons, raging rivers, emerald forests, and soft, glowing sunsets. The film is engaging to watch. From a directing standpoint, it's competently made, and the CGI, used sparingly, never feels intrusive or distracting. It's also refreshing to see genuine stars like Charlize Theron and Taron Edgerton in the lead roles instead of unknown newcomers. But like many Netflix productions, it ultimately feels like eye candy rather than something emotionally or intellectually nourishing. Theron spends the entire film reaching for drama and delivers it with discipline, but the script gives her little room to truly act. Her character overcomes nothing beyond obvious external obstacles. Edgerton, meanwhile, leans into eccentricity that strongly recalls what James McAvoy did in Split, especially since the two performances are strikingly similar on a visual level. The film's visual richness, carefully engineered adrenaline, and star power work well enough in the moment while you're watching, but they evaporate as soon as the credits roll. It feels like something essential is missing: emotional catharsis, the exhilaration of reaching the apex. It's a process for the sake of process, a journey for the sake of the journey. There's action, it's dynamic and intense, but in the end, there's no real payoff.